I am over today. I'm making cookbook for whichever one of my kids like to appreciate it. Thank you. Bottle. So you want pear and sultana toast? Okay. Yeah? I'm going to do this quick because Mason's getting impatient. Hey, Mason. Oh, tiny. And toast. Yum, yum. Yeah, we'll come sit in the high chair because Mummy's going to put Mason to sleep. Alrighty, Mummy's going to go put Mason to sleep, okay? You need to stay put. Oh, there you go. Thank you. Right here. Story of my life. I've just made lunch. I've just put Amelia to bed, but Mason's just woken up and wants a bottle. So, love that for me. So that means no break for me today. So, fantastic. This day has been a nightmare. I've still not even been able to introduce and start this vlog. It was meant to be a day in the life vlog. It's almost 12:30. I haven't vlogged since this morning. To think that I was going to be able to do a full day in the life vlog is hysterical. Very naive of me. I just spilled that. Fucking hell. Oh, that's way too low. Hi, hello, welcome. Welcome back. Firstly, if you are new here, hi, hello, my name is Gabby. I'm 28, I live here in regional Victoria, Australia. I'm a qualified pastry chef, but I'm currently on maternity leave as I have a 2-year-old, just over a 2-year-old, and I just gave birth to a baby boy, Mason, 8 weeks ago. He'll be 2 months old tomorrow, so that's just gone by so quickly. It's crazy. So as you saw earlier, it was a bit chaotic. I had a whole envision of doing a full day in the life, the nitty gritty of a toddler and a newborn. That's just not happened. I started this vlog this morning and it's now 1:30 and I'm now just sitting down and doing this. As I'm still in like the newborn trenches, there's not really a routine as much as I'm really trying to have one. I'm still sticking to Amelia's routine of, you know, trying to get out of the house in the morning, her having her nap at 12, waking up at 2, doing something in the afternoon, and then going from there. And then just trying to navigate Mason in between that is just all over the shop. So this morning he woke up at 6. Even though he got fed at 3? No, 2. So no, 4 hours would be 6. Yeah, no, that's all right. So he woke up at 6 this morning. We fed him, did all of that. I got ready for the day. Amelia woke up at 7, trying to give her breakfast, but Mason wanted to go back to sleep. So quickly gave her breakfast, put him back to sleep. I then had breakfast. I got Amelia ready for the day. And then Mason cracked it, and wanted to get up. So got him up, he did a shit. Changed his nappy. And then he wanted to be fed because he was hungry again. It was like 9 o'clock. So I gave him a bottle. And then I packed both of the kids up and we went for a walk and went to the park with Amelia. Get her out for the morning. Otherwise, if we just stay home, she is just naughty. So naughty. And then we came back, gave Amelia some lunch, put Mason to sleep, then put Amelia to sleep, was getting my lunch ready, and then Mason woke up wanting another bottle. And now here we are. He's had his bottle. He had a little bit of a play. I had some lunch. I made my cup of tea, and I've just put him to sleep. And now I have 20 minutes until Emilio has to get up. So I have 20 minutes of some me time. So I'm gonna sit here. I'm gonna have a cup of tea. I'm gonna do some puzzles. I bought, this is very like 2000s, 90s mum of me. I bought a magazine with puzzles in it. My mum used to, literally when I was a kid, my mum would have the biggest stack of magazines on the coffee table, and it would just have like a whole bunch of puzzles, like half done puzzles in it. And she would just, throughout the day when she would have nothing else to do and just wanted to relax, she'd whip out a magazine and do puzzles. She did this like throughout my entire childhood up until I was a teen. Even when I was a teenager living at home, there'd still be a stack of magazines on the coffee table with some of the puzzles done, some of the puzzles not done. And it's just something that I've enjoyed and I'm wanting to like bring into my day-to-day life. I love not being on my phone. I love not having like full digital shit in this household because it's just not for me. And I just like the simplicity and the simple life of relaxing on the couch, having a cup of tea, doing some puzzles and just being offline, off digital. I don't even put Spotify on my TV. I have my CD player. I have a whole bunch of CDs that I've collected over the years and I put them on in my stereo. And I will put on the mixed CDs that I used to make when I was a kid and I put those on instead. So I have 20 minutes until Amelia gets up. I'm going to sit and enjoy and we'll see what we get up for the rest of the afternoon. Probably not going to be a whole lot. I'm probably going to take the dog for a walk. So we'll go for another walk this afternoon. It's a beautiful day today. It's like 16 degrees, which is perfect winter weather. And we're going to go for a nice walk. We might stop at the park on the way home. Definitely will not be a day in the life vlog. So just come along with me for the next couple of days. I don't think I have a whole lot going on this week. I have a brow appointment that I had to reschedule last week because we all got sick, which I'm still enduring a cough from last week. It just will not go away. Can anyone tell me the best way to get rid of a cough? Because I am not having any other symptoms other than this lingering cough for like the last 4 days. And it is doing my head in, especially at nighttime when the air is cold and I'm trying to sit down and relax and I cannot stop coughing. I've ended up having to sleep in the guest room with the vaporizer on because we can't have the vaporizer on in the bedroom where Mason is, obviously, because he's too small for it. So there's been a few nights where I've had to go sleep in the spare room because it's just impossible to sleep when you cough every minute. Just daycare things, you know, love and life. Anyway, I'm going to stop rambling because I want to relax and do some puzzles. So I'm going to do that and then I have to go wake Amelia up. So come along for us for the rest of the day and for the next couple of days, just see what happens.
Side by side we sway there in all the colors. Summer love, lonesome love, folded on the lawn chair in all the colors. Summer love.
Okay, yeah, come here for a cuddle. You want to give Mum a cuddle? Thank you. Oh.
When we were getting nowhere fast, when the garden won't stop giving back, when the circle fresh cut grass, I could really use some stuff like that.
Good work. Thank you. Ready? Now we put these away. These are all wet. Thank you. Bottle.
Talk to me.
Bottle. Thank you. Thank you. Glass.
And tell me all that you've seen. All the
Oh.
colors.
Thank you.
Summer
Cup.
love.
More cup. You're checking it out. Thank you. Making sure it's clean. All done. Close.
Memories washed
job.
in
High
every
five.
shade of green.
Yeah, good job.
Summer love. Remember the lazy river day canoe, bathing in the turquoise blue, losing track of time with you. Another peach pie sunset view, sleeping in the afternoon. No place to be and nothing to prove. That's sure something I could use. A cure for the air conditioning.
Hello everybody, happy Wednesday. I am over today. This morning I spent half an hour trying to get Amelia to have her vitamins, which she ended up spitting out anyway, and it just went everywhere. So I then went to a brow appointment. As you can see, my brows are very... How you going? They rang me like 15 minutes before the appointment to tell me that they're running late. I was like, okay, no problem. And within that extra 15 minutes, Mason did a poo, literally right before the appointment, which I couldn't change him until after the appointment. And so the whole entire time during the appointment, he just cried. And then I took him to my mum's house so I can give him a bottle before I had to go grocery shopping. And of course, he took forever to drink the bottle. He didn't even finish it. Like, he just took forever. And then I just went grocery shopping, walked in, realized I forgot my grocery bags. So I had to walk all the way back to the car. And now we're here. I haven't eaten lunch. It's like almost 2 o'clock. So I'm eating sushi in my car, and I'm just hoping that he does not cry just so I can eat, because I'm starving. And then I have to drive all the way home, which is like a 30-minute drive. So I want to eat this before I have to hit the road, and I hope he doesn't cry. So that's my day today. It's just all over the shop. Today is just all over the shop. I'm over it. I've had enough. Where is my sanitizer? Here it is. I just want to eat my sushi in peace, and then hopefully I can go home, get some jobs done, because I have to go pick Amelia up at least 4 o'clock from daycare. Luckily she's at daycare today, but the second I pick her up from daycare, it's all over from there. Like, I'm not gonna get a spare moment to myself. So cheers to sushi at 2 p.m. on a Wednesday. And I need to fuel up. I have like fuck all fuel in my car. Anyway, that's it from me. I'm gonna eat this and I'll talk to you all later. We've got chicken and avocado and tuna with avocado. Good. Oh, this is so hot. What the hell? Almost. That is your jacket. Yeah. That you wore at daycare. Yeah. Alrighty, time to play it up. Hi, hello. Happy Friday. Yesterday was a bit of a day. I did not pick up the camera yesterday because I was not in the mood. It was just a bit of a day yesterday. Amelia went to daycare. I didn't even have her for the day, but in the morning she was just feral. In the afternoon she was extremely feral when I picked her up, and Mason just would not settle yesterday. He slept like only in half an hour increments yesterday, and it was just painful. And Amelia was just all over the shop because the day before she didn't really have a nap. So by Thursday night, she was pretty unbearable. So picking up the camera yesterday was not even an option, but I'm feeling much better today. I have my sister coming to visit. She's not staying here, but she's staying at my parents' house, which is like half an hour away from my house, but they're going to come here and obviously see the kids. So I thought I'm gonna make a caramel slice. I made a caramel slice a couple of weeks ago. I actually filmed it and put it up on my Instagram. So for anybody that is interested, I have an Instagram where I make a bunch of food content or dessert content. It's just under DessertsbyGL. If you are interested in that kind of thing, then definitely go and follow along. And if it's not your thing, then don't. I will not be offended. So I shared the recipe on there, so I thought I would share you guys the recipe. I have it written down here in my cookbook. I'm making a cookbook for whichever one of my kids is going to appreciate it. It's very quick and it's very easy and very simple. This is a recipe where you don't have to bake the caramel slice in the oven, like the caramel bit in the oven. You can just do it all on the stovetop. So I'm going to show you how to do that. So firstly, we're going to do the base. I'm just going to get my tin, turn my oven on, grab some scales. I only weigh ingredients. Okay? You will not get measuring cups or the spoons or anything like that from me. Just FYI, okay? It is like a big no-no in the baking industry. You have to weigh everything. You don't use measuring cups. That's not a thing. All right, I've got my microwave safe bowl. Should I angle this better in some way? I'm just gonna line this first. I quickly spray it. I'll show you how I do it. So I quickly spray it. Then I'll grab baking paper. It's enough to like cover it. Can you see what I'm doing? Yes, no, maybe so. I'll just angle you guys down just a smidge. I just put it over the top like that, and then I just press it down in the corners. The spray like helps it stick, and then I just tear the corners, fold them in, and it'll come up perfectly like that. I'm firstly gonna melt some butter. So you're just gonna need 125 grams of melted butter. 125 grams. I'm just going to go melt this. So now I'm going to do 40 grams of coconut. What do they call it? Desiccated coconut. Yeah, desiccated coconut. 80 grams of brown sugar. And 125 grams of plain flour. You could sift this if you really wanted to, but I can't be bothered. So I'm not going to. It's a base, so you don't really need to, but if you really wanted to, I guess you can. And now I'm just gonna mix that all together. Okay, so I'm gonna chuck that in my lined tin, and you're just gonna like press this out until it's even at the bottom. I might grab some gloves. I might just press it down with my hands. I'm gonna personally put gloves on. Personally, I wear gloves. If any of you follow me on my Instagram, you would notice that I constantly am wearing food safety gloves. And the only reason that I actually do that is because I do not like the feeling of the food on my hands. That is literally the only reason why I wear gloves. I cannot stand the feeling of any food on my hands. Like I can't continue on with anything when I have any food residue on my hands. So now that that's flat, I'm gonna pop this in the oven for like maybe 10-15 minutes. I'm gonna bake it at 180 degrees Celsius, stand force in the oven. So I'm gonna pop that in there. But while that's in there, we're going to do the filling. So grab a pot. In the pot, we're going to do a full tin of condensed milk. You'll do another 125 grams of butter, another 80 grams of brown sugar. I reckon that's what's easy about this recipe, is that a lot of the measurements are pretty much like the same. And then I'm just gonna do a little drop of vanilla, about a teaspoon. So I'm gonna cook this on the stovetop, just on a medium heat until it's very thick and bubbly. I'll show you what that looks like. Most recipes will tell you to just mix it until all of it's just melted and combined, and then they'll tell you to pop it in the tin and put it in the oven. If you just mix it on your stovetop for about 10 minutes, not even 10 minutes, it'll do it itself. It'll make it very thick, and then you just have to pop it in the tin and put it in the fridge. Much easier. The oven takes so much longer too, and then it overcooks your base. Not a fan. So I'm just gonna clean up a little bit, let that do its thing, and then I'll show you what it looks like when it's done. So this is what it looks like when it is done. So when you're mixing it, it's starting to like kind of slowly, oh, it's fogging up. You know when it's done, because it's slowly like pulling away from the actual pot. It's super thick and it is bubbling like that. So that's when you know your filling is done. Literally took 5 minutes. So I'm just gonna turn that off. Just let it sit and cool for a little bit, just while I'm waiting for the base to finish, and then we'll pour this over the top. There you go. And that's how you make filling. My base is done. I'm just gonna go quickly wake Amelia up because it's 2 o'clock. Quickly clean this up. Alrighty, this base is very hot, but I'm gonna pop the filling in there quickly because I've got babies to wake up. So filling's all done, base is done. Base is probably a little bit overcooked, but that's alright. I'll chuck my filling on the top. Hey, you've got crazy lady hair. Mummy's baking. Yeah, Mummy's baking. So just spread it out evenly over the top of your base.
I'm painting.
Yeah, we can call it painting if you want to, Amelia. Alrighty, now that's all done. You just pop it in the fridge for, well, just until it's set, but that could possibly take about maybe 2, possibly 3 hours. Last time I did it, it took like 2.5 hours, so it just depends. So I'm going to go put this in the fridge until it's set and I'll show you how to do the chocolate on top. So we'll see you in a couple hours. Almost 4 weeks later. I have been in the roughest 4 weeks. Like, it has been really hard. In a short way of putting it, I have not been okay. After filming all these clips, which I didn't even get a whole lot, which I am annoyed by. I was really trying to show just like a couple of days with trying to juggle the 2 kids on my own during the day, and it's just turned into a shit show, really. During this video and over the last couple of weeks, I have been having so many problems with Mason's feeding. Just to keep you up to date, when he first was born, he would like leak on the side of his mouth when he would feed through a bottle. And I didn't really think anything of it. I just thought, oh, maybe it's just the bottle, so I'll just change the bottle. Changed the bottle and he wasn't really leaking as much, so I thought that the problem was just that. And then leading up to when he was 8 weeks old, he then started to take a while to drink a bottle. Like, he was getting to the 30 to 40 minute mark, and I thought, that's why is he taking so long? Does he need to go up a teat? So I tried going up a teat and that didn't really change much. So I went from the 1-month-old to the 3-month-old teat. And then as weeks went on, it just got worse and worse and worse and worse. So he was taking 45 minutes to an hour to have a bottle. I would be making him a 200 ml bottle, which he needs. Before anybody says, wow, 200 mils is a lot for a baby, he needs a 200 ml. He was only having 150 of the bottle or even less, and then he was getting hungry an hour and a half later on formula, mind you. So to anyone who thinks, oh, but feeding every 2 hours is normal, not for a formula fed baby, it's not. For breast milk, yes, but formula fed, no, it's not. Like, they are satiated for much longer with formula, and you only have to feed them every 3 to 4 hours. Whereas I was feeding him every hour and a half to 2 hours, and I was sitting there on the couch for 45 minutes to an hour, and it was literally, I was going insane. Like, I have never felt like in such a dark place for those 3 weeks that I have in a really long time. Like, there was definitely really hard moments when I had Amelia, but this bottle feeding thing and sitting there on the couch for hours on end every single day was making me go insane. Like, I was like, what the fuck? Had to be a problem. My instinct was just like, there had to be a problem. Like, something's not right. I tried giving him a 6-month-old teat, which was helping. He then started to have the full bottle at 200 ml and he was drinking it within 20 minutes. Great, amazing. But it's weird that an 11-week-old, he's now 11 weeks, an 11-week-old drinking from a 6-month-old teat. Something's not right there. I booked an appointment to go see a lactation specialist. I went and saw her yesterday, and she immediately said to me, like, yeah, no, he's got a tongue tie, and also he might possibly have a bit of a little lip tie as well, which is what's causing him grief with his latch. And he's got a posterior tongue tie, which is why he can't suck the bottle properly because he can't curl his tongue around the teat properly. So the 6-month-old teat works because it's literally just falling into his mouth and he's just swallowing it. And he does do like little sucks what he can do, which is why the 6-month-old teat's working and the other ones did it, and why it just takes so long to feed him with the regular teats, because he can't latch onto it properly, which kind of puts me at ease knowing that there is something wrong. So now I have to go get that done at some point. She offered 2 different methods of getting it done. There's a surgical one that you can do when they're like over 12 months old, but it could affect his journey with solids if I was to wait until he was 12 months to do that. So the other option we have is to do a laser treatment to fix the tongue tie. So we're probably going to go that route and just get it done as soon as possible, because I really don't want it to affect his journey with solids. He's almost 3 months old. Like, he's going to be 3 months old in a week's time. And then 4 weeks after that, he's going to be starting solids probably. I started at 4 months with Amelia for solids, so I'll probably do the same for him. Just see how it goes. So yeah, like, I want to just get onto this as soon as possible. There's also like rehab that we have to do because he's spent so far his entire life sucking a bottle in this way, so I'm gonna have to reteach him how to use the bottle properly, which is just a headache. So yeah, that's what's been going on for these last 3 weeks. I've had no time to edit, upload or anything with this video. It's been sitting here for ages. Like, when I started this video, he was 8 weeks old. He's gonna be 12 weeks in 2 days. No, tomorrow. He'll be 12 weeks tomorrow. Like, that's how long it's taken me to do this. Like, it's just been taking me forever. And I also didn't want to end the video on me like, ooh, baking caramel slice, and just like cutting it there. So I just want to be open, honest and transparent on here, especially when I'm trying to navigate like being a mother of 2. Like, I want to try and make it as realistic as I possibly can, but I also don't want to like hide stuff to make it look like, oh, like I've got it so under control, because I don't. I have to an extent, but I probably don't. But yeah, that's what's been going on. Do some updates here and there and just see how we progress, but that's what's been going on for the last couple of weeks. So I've finally today been able to sit down and just like finish editing this. My camera's died, which is why I'm filming on my iPhone. So today Amelia is at daycare, gratefully. She's at daycare, Mason's asleep. He had a nice big bottle earlier today, drank it in 20 minutes like a champ. He's having another little nap now before I have to go pick Amelia up. So I'm gonna quickly edit this and finish this off so that I can hopefully upload it ASAP, because it's been 4 weeks too long. But anyway, if you guys enjoyed to some degree of what this video was, I didn't even really capture, I feel like, a whole lot as much as I wanted to, but I still hope you enjoyed somewhat of this video. I'll pop the caramel slice recipe in the description bar down below. Feel free to use it. Make it. It's a delicious caramel slice, so feel free to make it. And if you enjoy watching my videos, then definitely subscribe to follow along for more in the future and follow this journey with me as a mum of 2, just trying to work it out, you know. But anyway, thank you all so much for watching, and I'll see you in my next one, hopefully not in 4 weeks time. All right, cheers.